Hi, good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to my Wednesday web chat. My name is Danielle of Naturally at the Wren's Nest. I am the only person behind Naturally at the Wren's Nest. It's just me, a small business making natural soaps and natural handcrafted aromatherapy skincare. So today we're going to talk soaps. Those of you who join me regularly on a Wednesday, apologies for missing last week. My munchkin was in the hospital for the week. We ended up getting our appendix out, so I missed my Wednesday web chat. But we're all good. We're on the mend and looking up. So yeah, apologies for missing that last week. So today I'm going to talk soaps. I make natural handcrafted aromatherapy soaps. And what that basically means is, there's the whirlwind of my munchkin that just flew past me there. So basically what that means is that all of my soap is made the old-fashioned way. I use the cold process method. And what that means is that I take natural oils and butters, and I mix them with a lye solution, and that forms, it creates a chemical reaction called saponification, and that forms soap. There's no processing, there's no adding heat. So it's a very natural bar of soap. So what I use to make my soaps is I use olive oil, I use coconut oil, I use calendula oil that I make myself from flowers grown in my garden. And recently I have started to add shea butter to my soaps as well. So what you have is a really, really moisturizing bar of soap. The difference between a natural bar of soap made the cold process way and something you might buy in the supermarket is that those bars of soap that you buy in the supermarket are heavily processed. They go through serious amounts of heat. They have lots of fillers added to them to bulk them out. And what they tend to do with the mass manufactured soaps is in the process of saponification, the oil is becoming soap. Glycerin is formed, and glycerin is a super moisturizing compound that keeps your skin really healthy, really moisturized. It provides a barrier on the skin. So when the glycerin is formed with these big companies, what they do is they remove the glycerin because the glycerin is a lot more valuable to them to use in other products. So they take the glycerin out and they use it to make creams and lotions. But what happens then is your bar of soap that's mass produced becomes quite drying on your skin because they've taken all the good stuff out of it. So what ends up happening is you have to buy all this extra moisturizer to keep your skin moisturized. So it's that vicious circle. You buy a cold pressed natural bar of soap, you don't get that. You get a super moisturizing bar of soap. And what you'll find is your skin is actually softer. Even if you just use it as a hand soap at your sink, your hands will be much softer. You'll find you probably need to use less hand cream if you use that regularly. You get a really moisturizing bar of soap. So you get all the benefits of the olive oil and the coconut oil and the calendula oil because they're not being removed. So you've got a really powerful bar of really moisturizing soap. One of the other benefits with cold processed soap as well is that because they're left to cure for between 4 and 6 weeks, so what that means is they're left on the shelf to dry out completely. Any of the excess water that's in there is evaporated and you're left with a really hard bar of soap. I'll just show you one of my soaps here. This is my fatigued soap. So what you get after 4 to 6 weeks of curing is a really solid hard bar of soap, which is going to last you longer. So what you want to make sure is if you're using a bar of natural soap is that you leave it somewhere that you can let the water drain off it after you use it. So, have a little soap rack, make sure there's holes in the bottom of it. Hi Anna, hi Alison. So you need to have that left on a little soap dish at the side. I use shells from the beach and I drill holes in the bottom of them so that the water can drain off. And I find them great because they're perfect. The scallop shells are the perfect size just to sit a bar of soap on. So you want to make sure that you're looking after this soap. These soaps can be used in the shower. So instead of your shower gels and your stuff like that you would use in the shower, use a bar of this. It's going to leave your skin super moisturized. It's going to be less waste, obviously. Hey, Alison. It's going to be less waste, obviously, because there's no packaging on it. and it's going to leave your skin super soft. The other benefit with a natural bar of soap that you'll tend to find with people who make their own natural cold process soap is that for fragrance, they will generally use essential oils rather than fragrance oils. So not only do you get this amazing smell, because again, because of the curing process, the smell of the essential oils intensifies. So not only do you get an amazing smelling bar of soap, hey Caroline, you also get soap that has benefits. Because essential oils affect the body physically and psychologically. They do things to the body. So whole different range of soaps. So that particular one that I'm showing you at the moment, the orange bar of Fatigued, is it has rose geranium, rosemary, and bergamot in it. So probably my best-selling bar of soap, I think, to date. It's great for a tired body, great for a tired mind. If you're working out and your muscles are aching, or you've been for a long hike, or you've been out in the garden all weekend, that's a really good one to take into the shower with you because it will ease sore muscles. If your mind is exhausted and you need to focus, you need clarity, that's a good bar of soap to use. It's just that particular blend is really good for a tired body and a tired mind. I'll put all the links at the bottom after the video for my soap, so you can jump onto my shop and check them all out for yourself. I have about 10 different soaps at the moment, so I won't go through them all individually. I'll bore the head off you. But what I do want to tell you about this morning is a brand new soap. So this is the first time I've shown it, the first time I've told anybody about it, and it's this little bar of soap here. My mum came up with the name for it because I couldn't think of something that I liked, but she came up with the name for it. So this has lavender and peppermint essential oils in it. The base is like all my other soaps: coconut oil, olive oil, calendula oil, super moisturizing. And the little black bits that you can see are tiny little poppy seeds. So a really scrubby bar of soap, and this one is called Poppy Mint. So loving it. Brand new bar of soap, Poppy Mint. I think it's going to be hugely popular. That blend of lavender and peppermint is amazing. Oh, it's gorgeous. Peppermint is really good to wake the brain up. Really good for, do you want to say hello, Ella?
Hi.
That's the patient. She doesn't look too sickly at the moment, does she? She's on the mend. Okay, go on. Go back to what you were doing. Thank you. Thank you. Likes to be on screen too. So this is peppermint and lavender, as I was saying. Hi, Anya. Peppermint is good for lots of things. If you've got a cold, head cold or flu, peppermint is really good to clear the sinuses, clear the head. It's also very good for fever. So if you're feeling quite feverish, peppermint is really good to cool the body down. It's a stimulant, but it's also very good to help you feel relaxed, which sounds quite contradictory, but it does work. And the blend of peppermint and lavender together work amazingly well. I'm just reading there. Caroline said, can't wait to try your new soap. I love the lavender and mint body scrub. Yes, it's the same blend, Caroline. It's absolutely gorgeous. Really wakes the brain up. So yeah, if you're feeling a bit cloggy in the head, if you feel a head cold coming on, this is a good one to take into the shower with you. Peppermint and lavender essential oils are really good to use if you suffer with headaches. So apart from the soap at all, just the peppermint and lavender essential oils, if you feel a headache coming on, massage a drop of lavender and peppermint, just a drop into your temples. Just massage it in here, put a little drop maybe down here, and it will help to ease a headache. It'll actually stop it in its tracks. A lot of commercial painkillers have a blend of lavender and peppermint in them. Now, they're not going to have particularly strong levels of it, but they do use that mix of lavender and peppermint. A really good one to clear the head if you're feeling a bit kind of clogged and decongested. And also the poppy seeds that are in this are going to be really good if you like a really scrubby sort of a bar of soap. It would be great for using as a hand soap at the kitchen sink, great for cleaning the hands after being out in the garden. But if you like a scrub, I love a scrub in the shower. I love it, makes my skin feel awake. So If you like to scrub your skin like that in the shower, this would be a really good one. Great for cellulite. If you suffer with cellulite on your bum and your thighs, your legs, like a lot of women do, that's a really good one. The blend of peppermint and lavender as well will help with the essential oils, or will help with the cellulite. So it's a really good one if you want to feel your skin tingling when you get out of the shower. If you don't like that scrubby feeling in the shower, then don't use it, because it is quite a scrubby soap, but it's amazing. The smell of the blend of peppermint and lavender is super. Let me just have a quick look here at the comments. There was one I saw Anna comment, and I just want to see what she wrote. Let me just see how to. Sorry, apologies. Now I'm not good on the old computer, and I'm trying to see Anna's comment from earlier. Why can't I scroll back up? Anybody tell me why I can't scroll back up and see the comments? I'm useless with this stuff. Your comment has just gone up off the top of my screen and I can't read it. Apologies. I will go back over afterwards and I will answer your question. It just went off there before I had a chance to read it. Hi, Violet. Yes, so that is my new soap, Poppy Mint. It is already live in my shop, so you can buy it straight away. All my soaps are €5, which I think is incredible for a natural bar soap that is going to last you a long time if you look after it. It will leave your skin super. Anna was asking about a soap for her face. Perfect. Thank you, Caroline. Star. Okay, at the moment, I have this soap. This is pure and simple. There are no essential oils in it. There is a little bit of oatmeal, ground oatmeal in there, but it's the same blend as the other soap. So it's olive oil, coconut oil, calendula oil. I use this on my face. I also use a scrub, but when I can't be asked, I use this on my face. Really, really gentle and very moisturizing. I do have plans for 2 facial soaps that are in the pipeline at the moment. I just haven't had time. I've been so busy, and I haven't had time to actually make them yet, but I do have plans for specific facial soaps. But if you're somebody who likes to wash your face with soap in the morning, that pure and simple soap is perfect. I've been using it for about 6 months on my own face and I love it. It's just a really lathery, simple bar of soap and works really well as a cleanser. Thank you for that, Caroline. So yeah, that's my Poppy Mint, brand new soap. I was saying all of my soaps are available from my shop on Etsy. I'm not going to go through all of them. There's too many, and I don't want to bore you with all the details, but I will put the link below so that you can check out the different ones for yourself. But I have floral ones, I have citrus ones, I have very earthy ones. It depends what you like yourself. Would that one be good for a preteen? Yes, Lisa, would definitely. It's in the shower. My daughter uses it. She's only 8, nearly 9, and she uses that on her face, that pure and simple one. So yeah, it would be perfect. There's nothing in it that's going to aggravate the skin. All it's going to do is moisturize the skin. The ones that I'm hoping to bring out in the future, there will be one specifically for troubled skin that will have lavender, tea tree, just to help with skin that's prone to breakouts. But for the moment, that pure and simple is perfect as a bar of soap to use on the face. And it's so important with the preteens to get them into good skin habits. When I think about the stuff I used to put on my face as a teenager, I suffered terribly with spots and when I was a teenager. And I used to put toxic stuff on my face that would just dry out my skin so badly, and it just made the situation worse. So it's so important to get our kids into good habits when they start using stuff on their face, that they're using good stuff and not stuff that's just going to aggravate the situation. A lot of these commercial products that are aimed at teenagers, all the clear cells and the spot treatments and all that, all they do is dry out the skin completely, and that just creates more problems because the skin then starts to produce more oil in response to that, and what you end up with is more problems. So it's about getting the balance right, and essential oils are really good to do that. But I will have more on that, just give me time. But for the moment, pure and simple is the perfect soap to use as a face soap if you like to wash your face with soap in the mornings. So that's it for this morning. I'll put the link below for everybody to check out all the different soaps that I do. And I'll post a few of them on my Facebook page and my Instagram account. But the big thing this morning was I wanted to introduce you to that new one. So that's the new bar of Poppy Mint. Gorgeous, scrubby soap with lots of peppermint and lavender. Smells amazing. Really, really lovely. And I think it's going to be a really popular one. Great one to get your skin in shape for the summer, to get rid of all those bumpy bits. But that's it. Thank you so much to everybody who joined in this morning. It's great to have people talking away to me while I'm on live. It makes it feel like I'm not just talking to myself like an idiot. But that's it. So everybody have a fantastic day. I'll put the links, as I said, below for the soaps. Thank you so much for joining me this morning, and I will be back live again next week. Not sure yet what we're going to talk about, but I will be back. If you liked the video this morning, or you know somebody who would love to know more about natural soaps, please feel free to share it. But thank you so much for joining, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.